Hey guys, this is Soren Productions, aka Number 4673, and I am back in Solstice Part 8. 8 is my lucky number, by the way. It has been so long since I said that in the video. You don't even know, and I have regretted not saying it because it will be a thing. I will keep it being a thing. I can't talk. I think it's 1-2 drink too many and I cannot English. I was getting worried an entire day and I was no closer to finding Len. It became more and more evident that something must have gone wrong. Was there ever a good reason for a man to disappear from a place that had no way out? But even asking about him was interfering with a balanced system of secrets and personal goals, a system where respecting other people's privacy was the first and most important rule of conduct. I can't say I didn't enjoy disrupting the stagnant routine of the city, if only for a moment. But such small pleasures couldn't make up for the fact that I was a doctor who had just lost his patient, albeit in a somewhat unconventional way. That isn't to say I didn't have any chances to practice my art, though. That's right, we have Constance. Can we see what happened afterwards? I really want to. How do you feel? Much better. Thank you, Dr. Galen. The concoction you gave me had an unusual flavor. May I ask what was in it? It tastes awful, I know. It's an old recipe from back when you used only local plants from the Isles, so you probably won't know them. It's one of the strongest tonics I know. Very universal and very useful. It was a pleasure to watch you prepare it. You're a very skillful doctor. I wish my teachers felt the same. No, I simply prepared this so many times I could do it with my eyes closed. Really, and why is that? Most students in the Isles learn tonics first, otherwise they'd flunk most exams, partying the night before, you know. I see. Your country sounds like a very nice place to call home. It is, yet most of us choose to spend half of our lives traveling. Someone once told me that curiosity is what makes people grow. It inspires us to try and learn new things. Growing as a human is all very nice, but mostly we crave adventures. Boredom kills us more efficiently than wild animals. But I babble myself while my patient is waiting for a diagnosis. Talking with travelers from distant places is one of my favorite pastimes, Doctor. Talking with, listening to more like I didn't give you a chance to speak. Anyways, you show symptoms of mild anemia, nothing serious. A change of diet or something to strengthen your blood should be enough to put you back on your feet. I'm not surprised. It happens to me every year during the true winter. The silent season makes me feel weak and pathetic. I see. Living in the far north is straining even for the natives. I'm guessing you're not from around here, Constance. Oh, I see. I see it's you who wants to be on the listening party now. As a doctor, I need thoroughly interview my patients. I like the idea, Galen. Holy shit, the flirting, though. I have a small headcanon that I'd like. He's mentioned Kisaya sometimes. Maybe there's like a thing there. Probably not. I know that the characters can end up with, but I don't know. I'm sure Constance is one character that Galen can end up with, but really, how cool would it be if like there were both male and female romanceable options for the male? Because I know it's a thing in Otome games where you could. Sometimes there's also a female option, but mostly in games where it's from a male's perspective, it's only female. You won't, or it's only males if it's like one of those games. So, yeah, it's never both. I don't know why. So, now I'm Galen. What happened to Doctor? I'll be dropping formalities and getting more intimate. I could try that, but my intuition tells me flirting with you would be art for art's sake. Art and flirting are my favorite pastimes, but I most enjoy flirting with artists. Sculptors do have strong hands. Ha! I'm glad that there's someone like you in this city, Constance. I have a feeling we'll get along just fine. I think you may need some medication, though, to give your body a helping hand. I found some very noble-looking brandy in one of the cupboards the other day. Should do just the trick. Find any alcohol. I found alcohol a very efficient remedy for ailments for both mind and body. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Life has taught me to never refuse a generous offer from a well-intentioned man. Thank you, lady. Perfect. Let me get the bottle. Thank you. Thank you. You come across as quite relaxed and cheerful, Galen. It makes me forget that everything here must seem strange and new to you. Sometimes, and some things must be problematic, I'm sure. What's your least favorite thing so far? I would hate not being able to. This is like a thing with me. I don't know what it is, but I need to know there is a way to escape out in the world. I feel like that's also why sometimes I hate playing games where you walk around and where you know that at some point you will walk into an invisible wall and not be able to the edge of the map in some, and that's what I really hate about it, because I feel trapped and I can't immerse myself if I feel trapped. That's a problem, I know, but I really feel like I need to know I can run to the world's end even if I won't do it. Because I won't, but even if I won't do it, I just need to know that I can do that I'm able to. So yeah, being cut out from the world. Traveling comes naturally for my people. Even those who study crafts like I did are prepared to leave their isles at a young age. We're taught to think the world is an open space crossed with pathways connecting to extraordinary places with interesting people. A beautiful, if naive outlook. Perhaps, but it teaches us it's a good thing to be curious, and even better if curiosity is followed by courage. This place, however, is positively cut from the rest of the world. I couldn't leave even if I wanted to, and that lack of freedom is new and an unpleasant thing for me. Wow, he almost said the same thing I just did. That's creepy. I haven't had the chance to travel myself. I spent most of my life in this city, but listening to other stories helped me deal with that. May I ask why of all the places in this world you chose to come to this city? What can I say? I love adventure. I also have a teacher who travels a lot. She made sure to plant the love of change in me. She says in contrast, being in constant motion and watching the world shift as you go is the best way to learn. I see, so she sent you here on a learning experience. No, nothing like that. We get to choose our first journey out of the Isles. Actually, Nana Gede was ambivalent about my plan. She didn't want to let you go. Let me go, spirits, no. It's not her place to let me anything. She's my mentor, my teacher, not a slave driver. She was worried that coming to a place so different from what I'm accustomed to would be too much for me. It takes a lot of flexibility to adapt to new circumstances. If you ever feel a need at testing that flexibility of yours, remember that I'm here for you. I appreciate the offer, Constant. I'm flattered, really, but he did take a step back. But if you're offering to have... Oh my! Oh my, Galen! God damn, you just... Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh well, direct to the point. But if you're offering to have sex with me, you'll have to be more direct about it. That's another thing about this place. People speak in riddles, and I end up having to depend on my instincts. The instincts have served you well so far, Galen. Well, I'm flattered and uninterested! So it's a no then. Well, I suppose that isn't something I hear very often. A pity. Unfortunately, my pupils are gone for the winter as well, so I can't offer you the company of someone more suited for your character. But may you be so bold, to offer your advice, though, because it might be interesting getting to know you better! Oh, this is a thing! This is a thing that's happening right now! Holy shit! Oh my god, in the history of visual novels, shit is going down. I am creating history. Oh, actually not, but I am experiencing history here. Holy shit! Prayers have been heard. It is canon. We're doing it now. I don't care. No matter what, we will be doing it. Go, 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 go! Oh, there you go again, if you mean. Yes, I mean sex. Really, Galen, subtlety is not your forte. See, being direct is simple and it saves time. I can see people who live for adventure and hate staying in one place for too long would call haste a virtue. You're right, I can be reckless sometimes. You're patient because beauty takes time. And the way I see it, beauty is what counts the most for you. Wow, damn. Many would say yes. Oh, so it's not actually true. A lady should never reveal all her secrets at once. I'm much more interested in your impression of Keziah. Me too! Go, Constance! Set him up! He is hot. Pale and ginger and a killer combination for a retired warrior. He's also managed to stay in shape. You've noticed, of course. As my anecdotes teacher used to say, anti-buzz substances attract. He looks the exact opposite of what I'm used to. Something that would mean hostility and desirability to go in hand. Precisely. Nothing like a bit of controlled violence to spice things up. Holy shit, we're actually talking about this. I understand. Well, Galen, Keziah is not my pick for that kind of adventure, but he can be charming company during long winter evenings. That said, it's not as I haven't tried to get to know him in a more intimate way as well. This brandy was a fine idea, I must say. It really helps break the ice. I hope I won't get hiccups, though. There's no real cure for that, you know. It just has to pass, and I hate waiting. Oh, you can hold your water. Hold your water? Oh my god. You can hold your breath. And you can also drink a glass of water upside down. And you can do a lot of things, actually. Anyways, friend, I answered your questions, and now it's my turn to ask you something. You're speaking with the right person. I try to learn as much as I can about everyone I meet, and I rarely forget a thing. There'll be a time for asking about others. Right now, I'm more interested in hearing your story, Constance. Why did you come to this city? Oh, it was a long time ago. My story is not nearly as interesting as yours. I have little to say about it. Ha! Looks like we found another terrible deal with victim of the terrible deal with the infamous bank. Yeah, we talked about this before. Like, did she like that, Galen? Was that necessary, Galen? Excuse me for a second, I need to get some water. Whatever's in this bottle is nothing like the rum back home. Strange flavor too. How did they do that? Some herb, maybe? Oh, this is much better. What was I saying? You mentioned compacts, Doctor. Oh yeah, the bank thing. So how come you people don't rebel against it? You make it sound so very simple. Well, isn't it? Ah, I sound gross, I know, I'm sorry. Well, isn't it? I mean, how many guards can they throw at you? Or are you simply too afraid to act? This isn't a topic I'm comfortable discussing with you. Come on, Constance, show some spirit. Where's your sense of... Enough! I apologize, Doctor. You've obviously meant no harm by asking, but this is a dangerous subject. Spirit, you're terrified. You'd be scared as well if you knew half the things I do. There cannot and will not be a revolution in this city. Take it as a warning. What happened to the gracious host? Happy to answer all my questions. If you truly want to end your adventure prematurely, and go on and ask around about rebellion, but leave me out of it. I prefer to leave such foolish notions to Laura. Thanks, I'll remember that. And now this happens. Well, I have to end the episode here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!